It's like an early prototype of a Colt single action or something that turned out to be a joke.
Easily one of the best bolt-action rifles of World War II.
So the Hakim is a licensed copy of the Swedish AG-42 Ljungman rifle.
This is the Russian M90-130 service rifle.
It has the same type of gas regulator, same action. This is also a direct gas impingement design.
Mauser C96 and 7.63 by...
Number 10, Yugo M48 Mauser, $1,000. The Mauser M98 was a bolt-action military rifle adopted by over 40 nations during the first half of the 20th century. It was later adopted by Germany as the G98 and later the K98K, which was the mainstay of the German army during World War II. The M48 Kragujevac Arsenal rifle is a well-finished military Mauser bolt-action rifle with a bluing on par with wartime German K98Ks. It has a two-stage military trigger pull, making it difficult to shoot with accuracy. The M48 is a reasonable buy for collectors and shooters seeking a military Mauser bolt-action rifle. Ammunition is plentiful and cheap, but most surplus ammunition is mildly corrosive. New M48s with accessories and matching numbers are reasonably priced, while used rifles are available in very good to excellent condition. Number 9. Ohio National Guard Wingmaster 870, $300. The Ohio National Guard 870 is a rare and beautiful shotgun produced in 1971, serving with the Ohio National Guard until it was sold and resold. It features American hardwood stocks and forends with unique features like the bayonet lug and folding stocks. The receiver has an Ohio engraved outline and the letters ONG inscribed inside. The arm has a smooth pump action, gliding in both directions as if on ball bearings. It's slightly front heavy with the bayonet lug and mag extension adding extra ounces. The arm has a heavy textured wood pump with aggressive corncob cuts and can put a load of shot right where you want it. The bead sight is enough for the intended range, and the cylinder bore gives a bit of spread with stock Winchester mil-spec ammo. The ONG 870 is well suited for home defense, but is enjoyable to shoot as a piece of history and a beautiful example of Remington's favorite son. Number 8. SR 410 Compact Revolver Shotgun, $800. The Laser Arms XR 410 is a Turkish-made 5-shot revolver 410 shotgun that costs between $750 and $799 in Canada. It's an unusual and practical option for upland game and recoil-sensitive shooters, even though it's not intended to fire 45 long Colt. The XR410 is small and lightweight, making it simple to carry and swiftly aim. The shotgun requires time to unload and is less enjoyable to use than other systems. It takes roughly the same amount of time to load the long, narrow 410 shells into a revolver cylinder as it does to load a tube, but emptying is slower. By manually cocking the hammer or pulling the heavy double-action trigger when firing the shotgun, single action is possible. Compared to most shotguns, the sights are more accurate, but they can also be adjusted for windage and elevation. 2 plugs for waterfowl hunting are also included with the XR410, assuring compliance with waterfowl hunting laws. Finally, the XR410 is too hefty for youth shooters and is best suited for upland game and recoil-sensitive shooters. It's not as light or affordable as a single-barrel 410 though. Due to its modest weight and quick follow-up shots, the 410 may be helpful for adults hunting grouse and other small game. Number 7. Hakim & Rashid Rifles, $2,000. The Hakim & Rashid rifles, based on the Swedish Atomic Advar M42 or AGM42 and chambered in 7.62 by 39mm, were popular firearms in Egypt during the mid-20th century. Egypt was at the forefront of firearm adoption during this time, with the Hakim being a semi-auto, direct impingement, detachable mag 8mm Mauser stripper clip-fed rifle, and the Rashid being a downsized version of the Hakim but chambered in 7.62 by 39mm. Both arms retain an old-world feel with a true direct impingement gas system, a tilting bolt design, and semi-auto rate of fire. The AK-47, the first modern rifle in the USSR, was adopted in 1947, marking the beginning of the modern age in small-caliber select-fire weapons. In 1952, Colonel Jamal Abdel Nasser staged a coup and wanted Egypt to produce domestic Egyptian small arms with tooling, technical equipment, and advisors from a European nation. Both the Hakim and Rashid significantly impacted the history of firearms in Egypt and beyond. Number 6. Smith & Wesson Military and Police $500. Smith & Wesson is a renowned manufacturer of pistols, particularly the M2.0 line of pistols. The M2.0 line offers competition-grade features, short trigger pulls, and some differences from the original 9mm to 45 ACP models. The M&P 40 S&W is a popular choice among arm enthusiasts due to its versatility and competitive pricing. It comes with 3 high-capacity mags, removable back straps for grip width adjustment, night sights, and a carrying case. The M&P 40 S&W also features an ambidextrous slide release, an optional mag disconnect for law enforcement or military use, and an internal lock system. The M&P 40 S&W performs well in range tests with perfect performance and accuracy offhand. However, the unnecessary beaver tail could be improved for better grip. The M&P Military and Police 40 S&W is a solid, dependable arm that adds features that average arm owners will find useful. The M&P line of pistols continues to prove successful, with the Military and Police 40 cals continuing to prove S&W's commitment to producing a winner. Number 5. Nagant M1895 Revolver $500. The Nagant M1895 revolver, designed by Belgian industrialist Leon Nagant, was a 7-shot gas-seal revolver for the Russian Empire. It was chambered for the proprietary 7.62 by 38mm R cartridge and featured a unique gas seal system that moved the cylinder forward when cocked, boosting muzzle velocity and suppressing the weapon. Nagant and his brother Emil were influential in the Russian Tsar's court and military administration. The Nagant M1895 was adopted as the standard issue sidearm for the Imperial Russian Army and police officers, replacing earlier Smith & Wesson models. Production began in Liège, Belgium, but Russia purchased the manufacturing rights in 1898 and moved production to the Tula arsenal in Russia. The Nagant M1895 was widely used by the Bolshevik secret police and Soviet security forces. Number 4. Mauser C96 $3,000. The Mauser C96 is a famous German pistol with a forward-mounted box mag, powerful cartridge, and optional stock. Introduced in 1896, it's one of the earliest semi-auto handguns, offering excellent accuracy, range, high rate of fire, and fast reload. The 10-round box mag gave the C96 its distinctive shape and made it more practical than other contemporary handguns at the time. The C96 fired the 7.63 by 25mm Mauser round, the highest velocity round in the commercial market until the 357 Magnum. Its 140 cm long barrel provided excellent accuracy and range, and some variants had an enormous 24 mm long barrel known as the broom handle. The C96 saw immense success on the export market, particularly among British officers who could purchase their own sidearms. Post-World War I, the C96 continued to be used in Russia and China, used in conflicts such as the Spanish Civil War, Estonian War of Independence, Spanish Civil War, and the Second Sino-Japanese War. Number 3. Swedish Mauser M1896 $1,500. The Mauser bolt-action rifles armed the majority of non-British aligned nations before and after World War II. The M98 action, typified by the German G98 rifle and shorter K98 carbine chambered in 7.92 by 57mm, is a classic choice for classic shooters today. The basic M96 rifle, with a straight-hand butt, large bolt handle, and blade foresight, was supplied to Finland for the Winter War against Russia and possibly served in the Continuation War. It was popular with civilian shooters and could shoot well with standard iron sights or aperture sights like those found on TR rifles. The soldering sighting equipment was common, consisting of a large tunnel at the muzzle, a replaceable aperture element plate, and a fully adjustable rear sight. The M96 had few vices, with a straight-out bolt handle and 3-position flag safety. The aperture sights offer improved precision over the standard blade and U-notch setup, but don't function well in low light. Number 2. Mosin Nagant M9130 $500. The Mosin Nagant rifle, a product of the Russian army, was introduced in 1891 as the three-line rifle. Its design was influenced by Sergei Ivanovich Mosin, a Russian engineer and major general in the Russian Imperial Army. The Russian government sought to update their stock of the three-line rifles into the M9130, which included simplifications of the receiver, slight adjustments to the sights, and changes in the forestock and barrel bands. The Mosin Nagant caliber is 7.62 by 54mm R and has been used in almost every theater of war since Europe, Asia, and even the Middle East and Africa. The rifle was first seen in the Russo-Japanese War and has been deployed in every major Soviet-connected conflicts since the end of World War II. The Mosin Nagant rifle is a bolt-action rifle with a 90-degree throw, and its simple controls and components make it a popular choice among collectors. Field stripping a Mosin Nagant rifle is easy, but pricing has increased due to inflation and the availability of the surplus market. Number 1. K31 $700. The Swiss K31 is a 20th century rifle known for its unique design, accuracy, and fun-to-shoot nature. Its straight-pull bolt, beer keg charging handle, and Swiss shield make it desirable for both shooters and collectors. The K31 has a history of excellent machining and craftsmanship, yielding legendary accuracy. It's been kept and maintained for a lifetime by Swiss soldiers after finishing mandatory service. The stocks in earlier models were walnut, while from 1945 onward, they were beechwood. The K31 fires the 7.5 by 55mm Swiss round and can fire modern production ammunition. It's been tested for 75 years and has a medium felt recoil. The rear sights have a leaf spring adjustable at 100-yard intervals, while the front sight is adjustable for windage with a sliding design. That's all we got for you guys, and we'll see you next time.